Have you ever witnessed the dark side of the internet? Strange occurrences, unexplained happenings, and chilling footage that defy logic. It's hard to believe, right? But I warn you, don't watch this alone. These 6 scary videos will make you question what's real and what's not. In our first video, an investigator who explores abandoned and mysterious places on YouTuber, who often uploads videos of his explorations on the channel Carmel, Maine, sets out to explore a house he believes is being haunted. This time around, the YouTuber takes his viewers back to a house he had previously investigated, because according to him, after he shut down the initial investigation, the rate of strange occurrences in the house increased significantly. He begins his exploration from the living room, carefully observing the surroundings and unusual sounds that may hint at the house's mysterious history. He also reveals that the strange sounds in the house seem to echo his name repeatedly. In the video, we see him calling out to the many invincible occupants of the house as one of them responds to him. But what it says isn't exactly what the YouTuber was expecting. It was spooky.
But ever since I shut this investigation down, this house has been extremely active. I mean, it's like quadrupled the activity. You know, another thing that's going on nonstop is they say my name. I mean, constantly they're saying my name. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if they don't say my name right now. Well, welcome to the House of Paranormal. If you wanted some evidence of paranormal activity, this is the house to come to. I'm leaving that light on just in case. I got this camera on me right now in case there's any EVPs where my name said. You can see my face and see I'm not the one that's saying it. Hello? Is anybody in here? Is anybody in here? Alright, well, the house seems quiet. If it starts back up, I'll hit record again. I'm going to set up 2 other cameras around the house. Just, whoa. That was some serious cold air that just went by my hand that's holding the phone. Hello?
The sound seems to express hostility, followed by a sudden wave of cold air sweeping across the room. It feels as if an unseen presence is aware of the intruder and isn't pleased.
On this wall, this really makes me wonder, because there's a very, very, very good possibility that's a big blood stain right there. And I know 2 people's died in this house, and I'm wondering if when one of them died in the house that they were decomposed so bad that the fluid actually ran off the bed, if the bed was in the same place, and onto the floor right there. That's a weird stain, and it can't come out. I wish I had some of that chemical to test it to see if it's blood or bodily fluid. But for some reason, it seems like there's a lot of apparitions over here in this corner, and I don't know why. I don't want to continue doing the investigation on this house, but it looks like as long as this stuff's continuing, I'll just do an investigation. You know, I'm tempted to do a spirit box session to see what's going on, and if it doesn't slow down or keeps... I saw it again. Is anybody right there? Can you show yourself in an apparition if you're right there? And that's where the spot where I picked up the perfectly clear apparition of a man standing right there. There's an apparition of a man leaning up against the bed, and there's apparitions in the window. And if you guys viewed my other YouTube videos, you've seen them. Hello? Can you hear me? Who's in here right now? What's that spot on the floor from? Can you tell me why there's a stain on the floor there? What's that from?
In the bedroom, he shows the viewers some unusual stains on the floor, which are said to be connected to the house's eerie past. There are rumors of tragic events that took place here, adding to the mystery. With the help of his audio device, the YouTuber records strange sounds that seem to come from an unknown source, adding to the eerie atmosphere.
Are there spirits in this bedroom? How many spirits are in this room? Do you know who Shadow Dude is? Hello? How many spirits are in this room? Did you say 37? Why are there so many? Why are there so many spirits in this house? Is it all in Carmel, Maine? Or is it just in this house? Or is it everywhere? Tell me what that stain on the floor is from. Can you tell me what that stain on the floor is from? Hello? Alright, goodbye.
While still investigating the haunted house, the YouTuber starts on the stairs as he heads to another bedroom, but on his way, he encounters something shocking that completely throws him off balance.
Yeah, let's check this out real quick. Anyway, that EVP said I hate you. And I'm thinking about going ahead and doing some more screenshots on me to show people that that's not me doing the EVP sound. I know I saw something there. I'm gonna have to view the tape, the recording. I know I saw something right there. Hello? I don't mean to cuss like that. It's just when you're in shock, you don't know if you're praying or cursing, and sometimes it mixes. Alright, I gotta check the video on that. I know damn well I saw something here. The video will tell. Who's making noises in here?
Throughout the video, the YouTuber captures strange sounds from various corners of the house, resembling cries for help. What could these sounds be? And is there a way to uncover the truth? Well, who knows? A YouTuber named Mark Absalon uploaded a video on his YouTube channel documenting unexplained occurrences in his house. After moving into his new home, Mark immediately began noticing unusual events in the house. He felt as if something unusual was happening around him. For weeks, he tried to capture the mystery using his camera, taking his viewers through the strange occurrences in his home. But the being, which had the figure of a little girl, was evasive. Mark, however, continued to observe strange paranormal activities. In one of the videos, Mark shares that he researched techniques to better understand the strange events. He attempts to document any signs or clues that could explain the unusual happenings. Hoping to find answers, Mark gets a pen and a blank piece of paper, writing down, "What is happening here?" But nothing happens at first. Suddenly, something strange catches Mark's attention. The kitchen cabinet starts opening and closing all by itself. What's even more puzzling is that Mark is the only person in the room. Could it be that an unseen guest is present? This mysterious event makes Mark curious, so he decides to go and check the kitchen. After a careful look around, Mark returns to the dining table. To his surprise, there are strange, unexplained markings on the paper he had been writing on. This was not what he expected at all, and it added to the mystery. It seemed as though whatever force was behind these events wasn't happy with Mark and his family staying in the house. The air in the house grew heavy and tense, making everyone feel uneasy.
I've had a lot of people ask me to communicate with the spirit. Now, the activity has died down quite a bit from what it was in the beginning, but I have looked up online, and the most prominent thing I found for communicating is something called auto-writing. And it's where you write down a question and then the spirit answers it. And I think that's what we'll do here today. I'm sitting here in my kitchen and my small dining area. And let's write down, just to kind of confirm who this spirit is, we'll write down, who are you? And also, what do you want? It's kind of hard to do this with. Well, I'm supposed to leave this now and let the spirit do the writing, but I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of sit here for a minute and see if anything might happen. I've had little weird things happening, like things opening and closing and stuff like that, and it might happen as I'm recording, who knows. And the drawers might shoot out, that would be kind of cool. What's that? It's just one of the weird things. See, there's nothing there for you people that don't believe me. Nothing is on this damn door. It's the first time something really strange has happened like this in probably about 3 weeks. See, no magnets, no nothing. We had an alarm clock move the other day, and just kind of moved, maybe about 2 or 3 feet. Didn't fall off, but it did move. It's just one of the weird things. Just a lot of crap in our house. The absolute crap out of me. She's not there anymore. I didn't see any of this. Who are you? What do you want? Die? Oh man.
In 2012, a strange and mysterious video was first uploaded online. Even today, people continue to share it on social media, wondering what really happened. The video captures a series of unexplained events that took place late at night in an office building called Castlefield House, located on Liverpool Road in Manchester. The events were witnessed by the security staff who were monitoring the building's CCTV cameras. As they switched from one camera to another, they saw something that left them shocked and confused. Chairs in the empty office started moving on their own, and computer screens flickered on and off without anyone touching them. But that wasn't all. Papers were scattered across the room, and unusual movements could be seen in different areas of the office. The security staff couldn't find any logical explanation for what they were witnessing. The entire building appeared to be deserted, yet these strange occurrences continued to happen. Many people who watched the video began to wonder about the unusual events. Some thought it could be due to natural causes or technical issues, while others thought it might be a clever prank or some kind of technical glitch with the CCTV system. To this day, the mystery remains unsolved, and the video continues to intrigue and unsettle viewers who stumble upon it online. Whether it was a strange event or just an elaborate trick, Castle Fieldhouse's eerie footage has certainly left its mark on those who have seen it. Though the authenticity of the video is yet to be verified, it gives a hint at what happens in office buildings late at night when all the staff is gone. In a video uploaded on TikTok by a man named Dom explains to his viewers that since he moved into his house, he has been noticing strange and unexplainable occurrences in his closet.
He kept hearing something inside his closet, then one night it came out. A man by the name Dom lived in a small apartment alone with his cat. He explains that ever since he moved there, something inside the closet has been tormenting him. Initially, it was just doors moving on their own and lights turning off and on.
Are you asleep? Stop.
But one night, whatever was hiding in the closet decides to pay him a visit.
Sometimes the closet door repeatedly shut and opened on its own, and other times the light wouldn't stop coming on and going off. Dom also reported hearing loud noises coming from the closet as something inside pounds on the door. Dom also reveals that his sketchy apartment was built back in 1932. The strange noise, which initially occurred only at night, started to happen more frequently in the daytime, indicating an unusual disturbance.
Listen to that. I mean, this is my whole closet right here.
He mentions that his apartment was built back in 1932, and due to its age, he believes it's haunted. In another video, he shows that this phenomena is now occurring more during the day.
Okay, so it seems to be wanting to happen now more in the afternoon, just to prove there's nothing there.
One of his commenters requested that he show the inside of the closet, which led to him placing a camera inside the closet to monitor the activities inside. The following night, the door moves on its own. One night, Dom hears loud and repeated banging coming from inside the closet. The banging was so intense, viewers doubted the authenticity of the video because there was a cord close to the door. But Dom explains that the cord is there because it's an old house, and that even when pulled, the cord isn't enough to open the door with.
And the fact that I do not have it secured, but as you can see, this goes to my modem, and that is all. It's an old building, so in front of every apartment, they've had to drill holes and then feed these in through, all this to kind of update it. But this building was built in 1932, and if you can't tell, hasn't really been updated too much since 19.
One night, Dom notices the closet door opening on its own while he hears some unusual noises from inside. The happenings in Dom's old apartment remain a mystery. A small group of boys made the decision to investigate the Lovelock Cave, which was encircled by spirits known as Skinwalkers. The hiker claimed that around 60 Native Americans formerly lived in this cave, most likely in the 1800s. He also told that 4 red-headed giants lived with these natives and ruled over them. The natives used to sacrifice one of their own people to these giants, and as time went on, their numbers began to decline until they made the decision to band together with others and battle the giants. It was said that a massive conflict broke out between the natives and the giants. Ultimately, the giants were killed by the natives.
This is the Lovelock Cave, up here, up on there. It's gonna go down into the cave, and you're gonna see a bunch of different things. And I'm gonna show you the history right now. So first off, back in the ancient times, it could even be the last ice age for all we know. Back in the day, there was a Native American tribe that was here. But also, there was a human race that were giants. They had red here. And it's proven. Like, if I see, there was a giant that roamed here, that protected this place or whatever, you guys would be like, no, that can't be true. But there were giants. It's proven. There was actual bone fragments and bones that they found. And actually going forward to 1800s, when they rediscovered this place, it was a miner who rediscovered this place. There was 4 giants found when they were digging up this site. And not only that, there were 60 Native Americans here found, bodies in the cave.
For more than a century, a story has persisted about the skeletons of giants being found in Lovelock Cave in northern Nevada.
And for many years, human remains were put on display in museums here and elsewhere, but that changed. Most of the bones and skulls that were once considered to be historical artifacts have been returned to tribes for burial.
According to tribal lore, a race of red-headed giants made its last stand in this cave. Paiute elders who say the stories are true, that the red-headed interlopers not only killed but ate their ancestors. Later, scientific excavations found troves of native antiquities along with bones.
Back in the ancient times, the Native Americans that were here were pretty much being bullied by the giants. The giants were the head dogs here. And what happened is every month or every so often, the Native Americans had to sacrifice one of their own men to the giants. The giants had red here. Over time, the tribe started declining and declining. And then so what happened was the tribe grouped up with other tribes, and together they started a war with the giants. And they pretty much killed most of them, and whatever was left was inside the cave. And they were like, come out now, come out now. And as they're throwing flaming arrows, tons of arrows into the cave, forcing them to come out, they all ended up dying from the arrows that just hailed upon them. Now, why did they stay here? Because of this. There's a lot of flat land. That was an ancient lake, explorers. That lake was here since the last ice age. And pretty much back then you would always settle by water. But that's why this was a perfect place for the Native Americans as well as the giants to stay here. Now what gets even more interesting is you're gonna ask, where are the bones now then? Where are the giant bones? So apparently something happened with the government and the government took them out. They were in a museum at one point. The government took them out, and now, as of right now, No one knows where the giant bones are. Is it a conspiracy? Maybe. I don't know. Again, they found 60 Native American bodies in there, and they found 4 giants in there. And with all the stories and everything that happened, it is actually insane. It was back in the 1800s when they rediscovered the mine. It was like 1880s. And ever since then, this is the story of Lovelock Cave. This is insane.
One of the group's men who had previously visited and seen evidence of skinwalkers described what skinwalkers were. He claimed that the skinwalker was an evil spirit with fiery orange-red eyes that could appear as either a human or an animal. Additionally, he explained that these spirits allure people to approach them rather than attacking themselves.
So a skinwalker is basically a spirit, somewhat of an evil spirit that can take physical forms, and they can change that physical form. It's a spirit of someone that was once living, that was cursed or forced to stay here on this plane, in this realm, and to do evil things to people, basically kind of for no reason. They're in that culture, they're kind of somewhat of a vengeful spirit. Like I said, they can take different physical forms. A lot of the time people see them as coyotes, wolves, deer, literally anything.
Not only that, but they can also make themselves sound like somebody who you know. So say you guys start hearing one of us yell, yet we're right with you. Or one of us goes to the car, hopefully that's not the case, that just one of us goes to the car. But yeah, you guys could literally be tricked into going and falling for their trap. They won't physically hunt for you, they'll try and get you to go to them.
And I heard like they'll have like yellow or red eyes.
Yeah, so most animals you see on camera or with a flashlight, your own eyes, whatever it is, you'll shine the light on them and their eyes glow kind of a yellowish green sort of thing. Skinwalkers' eyes are supposed to be like a fiery orange, a red even. And that's how you can kind of tell.
The boys began their journey in the direction of the cave. It was a terrifyingly narrow trek with a steep mountain on one side of it. After hiking a short distance, they discovered a deep, hollow opening where 60 native remains were discovered.
Whoa.
Wait until you get up there, dude.
It's even worse?
Freaking trip.
Yeah, this is crazy. If you fall right here, you're just rolling down.
I mean, no joke, it is pretty steep. For sure.
Dang. Goes down in there.
That's where all the bodies were found.
Wow.
Right at the bottom.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
One of them then pulled out a tiny statue-like object that turned out to be an Aztec death whistle. This whistle was originally designed to mimic the sound of someone who has been injured or is in pain. So when it is blown, it mimics the sound of someone who is in extreme pain. When one of the hikers began to blow in it, the sound it produced was truly heart-throbbing. It even made my heart sprung out of my chest.
What is this thing?
So basically this is an Aztec death whistle, and this imitates basically someone who is injured or hurt. They used to use it for sacrifices.
Right.
So
and remember, though, sacrifices did happen here as well. So we might be waking up some bad energy in the past to come back. Maybe. We don't know. But watch when you hear it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to blow it and see if we can gather that energy, hopefully. What it sounds like is it sounds like somebody in pain, somebody screaming for their lives. And so what we're trying to do is see if we can recreate what sounds like somebody in pain. And see if we can attract any skinwalkers here. They're obviously not going to come right away, but what they'll do is they'll walk around, they'll kind of just do their thing and scope us out.
God, that just scared the out of me. I did not expect it to sound like that.
After blowing the whistle, the hiker made the decision to use his EVP DR60 to see if it had roused any spirits. The hiker asked whether anyone was with them and started recording on his EVP. The trekker asked a few questions, then played back the recording. To everyone's surprise, a voice said, "Hey," in response to the trekker's query.
All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna do EVP. Recording now. Is there anyone here with us right now? In my hand is a device that will let us talk to you. If you come right up to me and speak pretty much into my hand with the red blinking light you'll see in front of you, we will be able to understand you. Is there someone down there?
What is that? That was a thumping there. There's a dig.
Are we in danger if we go down there? Should we leave right now? I'm gonna play it back. Let's see what we can get. You guys ready?
Is this close enough?
That's perfect. Here we go.
Oh my! It said, "Hey,
Whoa.
Class A EVP." Holy fuck!
Whoa!
That was no way.
Holy
Dude! Guys, this is why we use the DR60.
Straight up chills.
Look, that
Tell me not.
The entire group was in complete amazement and had goosebumps when they heard this. They continued asking questions, and when the hiker asked as to whether they should depart rather than go into the cave, a voice once again said, "Leave."
If we enter this cave, are we in danger?
We'll play this one back.
We're getting attacked, bro.
All right. What was that?
That was something before. Yeah, here we go.
Is that a hey? Leave?
That said leave, bro.
Oh, leave. And then he's like, if we enter.
So it said leave. It was hey. We got a hey. We said leave. So it already doesn't want us here.
The whole group chose to go into the cave, despite their shock at hearing the voice. They were quite courageous, I would say. I would have very likely run back if I had been there. They had everything set up to capture the spirits as they entered the cave, from antennas that would ring in response to contact, to cameras, to get a sign from the spirits. The group members began questioning them one by one. The antenna began to ring abruptly as soon as the man requested the ghost to provide them with a sign regarding a giant that lived in that cave.
What a spear can do is go close to the rod and it'll start to make a noise like that.
Can you give me a sign if there was a giant that actually lived here? Oh my god, dude. Oh.
Music box went too?
Jack went too.
Oh my god, guys.
After exploring and conversing with the ghosts in the cave, the group made the decision to continue their exploration. In order to get a sign from the spirits, they placed flashlights all around them. The flashlight just in front of them began to illuminate as soon as they asked a question.
Can you turn that flashlight off if you're near us right now?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you.
You can't make this up right now. This is going insane.
So we have that flashlight going off.
Yup.
Oh!
On and off, quick.
Dude.
On.
Hi.
And
So
now-
you.
Dude, this is incredible. What?
Whoa, blinking on us.
They continued asking the spirits questions, and in response, the flashlight kept on flickering. Even the music box they kept inside the cave began ringing at one point. After speaking with the spirits for some time, and obtaining sufficient proof, they left for their cars. Now this is insane. How brave should one be to go to such a place? That's the only question I have. As Halloween drew near, a well-known YouTube adventurer, famous for his bold explorations, made the decision to venture into a forest known for its eerie reputation. Determined to uncover its secrets, he prepared for what promised to be a spine-tingling journey into the heart of the haunted woods.
There before it got dark so that we could scope it out and just take a look at the area before we lose daylight, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So apparently this little road here is the closest that we can get to the woods. To the left there, I think that's like a cemetery. So I'm just going to park here for now. Unfortunately, this is the closest that we can get to the woods. We can't take the van any further, but I will be going in there on foot. We're in. So I am going to go into the woods, but first of all, I'm starving hungry, so I'm going to make something simple. And you've guessed it, a toasty. So legend has it that the ghosts from the cemetery roam the woods at night. I mean, standard behaviour, right? If I was a ghost, I'd do the exact same thing. Ghosts need exercise too, and I think they're not allowed in the gym. But apparently the vicar...
With his camera in hand, he set out to capture the eerie atmosphere and uncover the secrets that lay within the woods. He walked confidently through a cemetery, the crumbling headstones seeming to pose no threat.
How old are some of these then? 1908. Oh, wait a sec. There's 3 people in this grave. Look at the size of that. Well, obviously I don't want to be disrespectful and tread on any of the graves. It's quite hard to see where I'm treading around there. Right, so I'm just the other side of the cemetery now. I'm going to go deeper into the woods because I don't think if I was a ghost and I come out of the cemetery, why would you knock about just on the outskirts? Do you know what I mean? You sleep there all day, you're going to want to go into the woods. What the hell was that?
The deeper he ventured into the forest, the taller the trees grew, casting longer shadows that seemed to stretch out like fingers. Still, the adventurer pressed on, determined to push past the eerie atmosphere. But as the darkness thickened around him, strange things began to happen. A flickering light in the distance caught his eye. Curious, he moved closer, only to find it was nothing more than a card clipped to a branch, its soft glow offering a simple, harmless answer to the strange sight.
And to be honest with you, I'm just sort of winging it. I don't know where. What the hell was that? What's that? I've come up to that bit where the light was just shining. What? He's moved. I'm gonna have to go and check that out. Where the hell is it coming from? This might have been what was reflecting that light. It says, if you find this card, please pay it forward to do something kind today. Well, it looks like there's some sort of drop off down here. It goes down quite far. I mean, the last thing I want to do is stack it down a hill. There are a lot of noises in these woods, but at the same time, if I was in the woods on a normal night, I'd just think it's normal. It's only because I'm thinking I'm on a ghost hunt, so every little noise, I'm like, is that a ghost? But in all honesty, it's fine. It's frogs and pigeons. Pigeons! I love pigeons. The light on the top of my camera, I think it's going to die quite soon, so I'm only going to have my torch left. Right, I'm starting to get a little bit lost, not going to lie. But I think I'm going to head back towards the way that I came because...
The uploader continued his search, unaware of the terrors that lurked in the shadows. As he went on, he began to feel a creeping sense of unease, a feeling that he was being watched by unseen eyes. And then he saw it.
The hell? That is a person. I'm not even joking. What the f***? I can't see anything. Oh, what was that? I've been sat here now for about 15 minutes in silence, and I've come to 2 rational conclusions as to what the hell just happened. Number 1, that was somebody playing a prank, a Halloween prank or whatever. And if that's the case, fair play, they got me good. Number 2 is the more likely option. I was seeing things, and if that's the case, you guys are probably laughing at me because you would be able to see on the camera clearer than I could. See, there's a light that sits on the top of my camera. It was shining in my eyes when I was using the camera. Even when I wasn't, I still couldn't see because my eyes hadn't adjusted. And basically to me, everywhere I looked, it was like pitch black. I could just make out some things. So
In the distance, a figure stood silently. The uploader's blood ran cold as he realized he was not alone. The figure was staring directly at him, its presence sending a chill down his spine. Without thinking, he spun around and sprinted, his heart pounding as he ran for his life. He didn't stop until he reached his car, locking himself inside for the night. His breath came fast, and the fear gripped him long after the chase was over. Later, he tried to convince himself it was just a Halloween prank gone wrong, something to explain the terror he had felt. But deep down, he couldn't shake the feeling that something much darker had been watching him in those woods.
That was somebody playing a prank, a Halloween prank or whatever. And if that's the case, fair play, they got me good.
But the image of that figure, standing tall and unblinking in the darkness, would stay with him forever. Late at night, in a school in Ireland, something strange happened. A video from a YouTube channel called Deer Park CBS shows a dark and empty hallway where things start moving on their own. In the video, a row of lockers shakes, backpack suddenly flies out, and an empty chair slowly drags itself across the floor. The hallway is completely empty, yet these things happen as if an unseen force is causing them. People began to say that the school is haunted. The story goes that in the 19th century, some criminals were punished on that spot. The unusual events that followed remain unexplained. At first, people thought the video was fake. Some said there was someone hiding and pulling the objects with a string, but the school principal denied these claims and confirmed that no one was responsible for the unusual events. The video left many people puzzled and terrified. The night is quiet, too quiet. As Dee sets up her campfire, the eerie silence is only broken by the occasional crackle of burning wood. Her dog Mara is restless, eyes locked on something in the darkness. The air is thick with tension, and Dee can feel it too. Something is out there. Mara's growling intensifies as she fixates on the trees. Dee notices but can't see what has her so worked up. Then, complete silence. No crickets, no rustling leaves, nothing. The forest is dead still. Dee scans the area, trying to see what Mara does, but the fire smoke distorts her vision.
Come here, Mar. What are you looking at? Down there is where Mia was here and wouldn't come to me on camera down there. Whatever they saw, they booked it this way and wouldn't come back to me. So I don't know what that was about. Where's she standing? I can't see anything because of the smoke.
Mara, quit sneaking on it. Get back. Come on. Get over here. Rah. Come. I don't see anything. I don't see what she's seeing. The smoke. Come here. Good girl. He's a good dog. I see you, Mia. I know you're a good girl. You be right here all the time.
Then, movement. Shadows shifting between the trees. A light flickers in the distance, but when she focuses, it's gone.
Mia's right under my feet again. She does that when she gets scared. What is that light? Is that a light right there? What is that? Is that what she's looking at? No, there's two. What is that the fire reflecting? Because I don't know, I think it's a fire. I hope there's three now. On the camera. I'm hoping it's just fire. Yeah, okay, there it went. Alright. That's crazy looking though, ain't it? It's making a face. That's crazy. I don't know what she's staring at. Mara! Alright. That's a car passing on the road over there. Alright. A few more minutes, let that die down. I'll let you guys keep staring. See what if you can see what she sees. I turn the light on, you can't see nothing. Now I do see at the very end darkness, but I think that's just part of the trail where it curves, but I'm not sure. Alright. I gotta get the light on. Alright. Alright guys, we're gonna get to walking. I'm gonna look at these legs at the bottom of this. I'm just gonna carry the tripod so I can lay you guys down. You might want and walk away.
Suddenly, a metallic clang echoes through the woods. The sound of something heavy shifting, like a gate slamming shut, or a rusted chain dragging.
I'm nervous, Nelly. I just heard metal again. It sounded like a door shutting, like a loud boom. But metal scraping. Alright. I'm getting in the tent. I'm gonna leave you guys recording. I'm a-coming.
Followed by an eerie, guttural sound. Something unnatural. Something wrong. A loud knock. Then another. It sounds like something is striking wood. A warning. A message. Dee calls out, her voice shaky but firm. If I'm invading your space, I can leave. No response. Just the oppressive silence and the sound of her own heartbeat pounding in her ears.
What is that? What the fuck is that? What's that noise? Absolutely not, dude. I'll get the fire pit. We have more light. This is like. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Come on, guys. You can have me. I can do it. Chanting. I can do it. La 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 la. Hello, my name's Dee. If I'm invading your area, I can leave. I just picked a really secluded area and thought, hey, why not?
Then, the trees move. Not just the leaves, but the entire tree sways violently as if something enormous brushed past it. Mara lets out a sharp bark, her body rigid. Dee's breath catches. Whatever is out there is big, and it's close. A deep, rhythmic breathing follows. Not hers. Not Mara's. The fire flickers wildly, casting erratic shadows that play tricks on her eyes. Then, a rustling in the brush. Something is moving closer. And then, eyes. Reflecting back at her from the darkness. High off the ground. Unmoving. Unblinking. Dee steadies her camera, capturing the eerie glow. They disappear. Then reappear. Closer.
Yeah. There's no wind except for now. Like, what? I got two between me. I got one in front of me. Just moved the whole tree. That's crazy. Stop. Okay. Okay. What? I got two between me. I got one in front of me. Just moved the whole tree. Oh my god, that's crazy. Stop. Okay. Okay.
A chill runs down her spine as she hears deep, rhythmic breathing. It's not hers, and it's not Mara's. The fire flickers wildly, casting erratic shadows that play tricks on her eyes.
Hi. Mara's whining. I can hear you, Mara. It's okay, Mara. Coming back. I'm coming back. I'm trying to see that tree.
Suddenly, a loud crash. Something has been thrown, hard. Dee's instinct screams at her to run, but she forces herself to stay. She scans the area. Nothing. But she knows. Something is watching.
Pokey, pokey. Hold on. It's okay, Mara. It's alright. I know, baby. I'm coming soon. We're gonna lay in there. We're gonna chillax. I got my tablet. We can watch some doggy stuff. Some funny animals.
Then Dee hears it. Something running fast through the underbrush. Heavy footfalls, breaking twigs, rustling leaves. It's coming toward her.
Dakota, and I spent the winter break their freshman year in college. We were at their friend's house at night, drinking in her basement with some other girls, and it was really late, like 3 a.m. I was falling asleep, so I decided to walk home. They live in a desolate area with lots of snow and gets really, really cold, especially at night.
Oh, you're scaring me. But the houses weren't too far apart. When the moon is out, it seems light out. I'm sucking. I'm scared, guys. Not you're scared. The path we always take is straight behind the house through the wooded areas, then more open land, and I was Stop. Hey! Hey! Woo! La, 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 la. Ah! That's too fucking close, dude. No. She's nervous looking. Whack. Get away from me. If you're near my tent, please leave. Oh my god. Stop, please. Hello? Just fucking took off running. Oh my god, I can't do this, guys. I can't do this, guys. I'm sorry, girls. This was a bad idea. I swear something just like raise my tent. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get out and walk, but I don't want to leave them.
Panic sets in. Dee scrambles to grab her gear. The truck isn't far, but in this moment, it feels miles away.
Stop! Jesus Christ, stop! I know. Okay, we're going. Okay, all right. Let me calm down. Okay. All right. Everybody just calm down. We're calming down. You guys are doing nothing. You're not growling. You're whining and shaking. They're just sitting here. It's not that cold. They're whining and shaking. I don't know. Okay. I'm getting all my stuff. Getting all the stuff. I'll get them back to the car, and then we can walk around. All right. Okay. All right, let me get all my stuff in the purse. Come on. Gotta put everything back in the wagon.
As she reaches the door, a final, ear-piercing screech rips through the air. Not human, not animal, something else. Sitting in the truck, Dee watches the tree line. The eyes are back, staring, waiting. Mara is still restless, whining, but Dee doesn't dare move. The forest is alive with sound now. Branches snapping. Distant howls, rhythmic knocking. Whatever was watching her is still there.
I
got the door open. Huh? Okay. Okay. I got in my car and I can't stop. I want to see him, but I don't want to see him. I'm in my car, hanging out the window. Woo! I started crying. Woo! Mara's still scared. They've never acted like this. It's right there. Oh God, move. How do I get my... There we go.
Just when she thinks it's over, the headlights illuminate a pair of glowing eyes, staring from the darkness, unmoving, watching. Before she can react, they vanish.
Eyes. They're throwing things. Woo! I know, Mara. I'm going, honey. I just want to see. I'm sorry, hold on. Woo! Mara.
Movement. A shadow. Her grip tightens. Then, a thud from the truck bed. Panic rises, but she keeps driving.
Can you hear him? There's one way back in the back. This is hurting my back sitting like this. I'm not scared. I can't see any black. I don't see any brown moving. Wind's picking up. I don't even. Woo! Absolutely not. I'm done. Okay.
A chill runs down her spine as she presses harder on the gas. The road ahead remains empty, but the unease doesn't leave. Whatever was out there, it isn't done. If you made it through without getting too scared, congratulations. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more. Bye for now.